Hey guys, Dumani here with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So in this video, I will have fan art. Thank you for sending the fan art in. Greatly helps support the channel. If you have any of your own drawings, my email is down below. Send it in and I will make sure to show it for you. Before I get too far into this, I want to say I am giving away 2 copies of Dragon Ball Heroes. So if you guys are interested in that, I have 1 copy to give away for the Nintendo Switch. They're digital copies, and I have 1 copy to give away for the PC. So if you guys don't have a Switch and you have a computer, you can still play this game. It's available on Steam. So check that out in the description. Alright, so guys, without further ado, what the title of this video is, we're going to be going over every single Dokkan Fest unit. And yes, there's a lot of Dokkan Fest units, so there's going to be a lot of editing in this video, a lot of work that I'm going to put into it. So if you guys like these types of videos, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new here, all that good stuff. I don't know, depending on how long it is, I don't want to make the video too long. We might have to cut it up into 2 parts. We'll see how fast it's moving. I think I can do this relatively quickly, but like I said, we're going to go through every single Dokkan Fest unit and say if it has a farmable super attack. And there's going to be some key terms. I'm going to say this right now so you guys understand. Farmable super attack basically means you can go out, do an event, get a card drop, and then use that card drop to raise the super attack. That is a farmable super attack. And then there's also another term called semi-farmable. My phone locked. Semi-farmable, and what that term means is there is an SR variant that you can summon that you can raise to a certain status in order to raise the super attack as well. Example, for the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, for example, there's an AGL SR Bardock that you can Dokkan Awaken to a Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. So that's kind of what I'm talking about here. That is semi-farmable. Alright, and my goal for this video is to make sure you guys don't waste any Elder Kais going forward, you know, on any Dokkan Fest. If you're a new player, this is going to be very helpful for you. If you're an old player, and then hopefully, you know, this will help you out in any units that you still have to awaken. Alright, so without further ado, let's hop right into this. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of editing on this video. Okay, so the first unit we're going to be talking about is the MVP 17. So this guy right here is a Dokkan Fest unit. And guys, this is in no particular order. I'm going to be jumping around quite a bit. For this unit, you can actually farm the Universal Survival Saga. I'll have that somewhere up here on the screen. Stage 6 drops this Intelligence one that you can feed directly into this unit for a super attack up. So do not use Elder Kais on this guy by any means, 100% farmable. Okay, so the next unit we're talking about is Ultra Instinct Goku. This unit right here does have a farmable super attack from, again, Universal Survival Saga. It is a different portion of the event. It is going to be coming from Stage 3, completely 100% farmable super attack. You do this one does drop an SR that is raised to SSR in order to increase the super attack, but well worth it at that. The unit is absolutely very, very good. I recommend, you know, farming out the super attack. You do not have to use Elder Kais whatsoever on Ultra Instinct Goku, so do not use Elder Kais. Okay, so the next unit we're going to be talking about is the Extreme and Physical Omega Shenron, and this is our first semi-farmable unit, guys. And what that means is they have the same name, so they use the same unit in order to raise the super attack. There is a summonable SR Shenron that is pretty common. You guys have probably pulled like 30 or 40 of them in your lifetime of playing Dokkan. I can't even tell you how many I've pulled. But he starts off as Sen Shenron. I will have it somewhere on the screen right now. And you can Dokkan Awaken him into an Omega Shenron that you can either feed into the Strength one or the Physical Shenron. So that covers both Shenrons right there. So this unit is a semi-farmable unit. It is potential to use Elder Kais on him because obviously you can't grind him to SA10 if you can't, you know, keep summoning. Okay, so the next unit we're going to be talking about is the Intelligence and Strength Super Gogeta. Unfortunately, for both of these Dokkan Fest units, there is no farmable super attack, so the only way to raise the super attack is to feed more dupes into him, you know, if you already have a Rainbow Star, or you basically use Elder Kais. That's the only way to raise super attack on the Intelligence and Super Gogeta. Alright, our next unit we're going to be going over is Future Gohan. So, unfortunately, just like Gogeta, this one does not have a farmable super attack. There is no unit that you can summon or farm to raise the super attack of Super Saiyan Gohan from the future. It has to take Elder Kais. That sucks butt, but it is what it is. There are some SSR variants. There's an Attack SSR that you can actually feed into him if you guys have him. But I wouldn't consider that farmable, so this one is Elder Kais all the way. Okay, so the next unit we're going to be talking about is Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. Now, this one is also a semi-farmable super attack, and what that means, guys, is you can actually summon an SR Bardock, an SR AGL Bardock that you can actually Dokkan Awaken into a Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. I'll have that somewhere on the screen right above me, or somewhere so you guys know which unit I'm talking about. And then you can raise him to Super Saiyan 3 and feed into him. Technically, if you UR him, you can have a 100% chance in order to raise the super attack. So semi-farmable, you can't actually go out and grind a unit in order to raise a super attack. You have to summon in order to raise these super attacks. And guys, again, the reason why I make these videos is because there's a lot of SRs that you want to hold on to. That SR Bardock is pretty clutch, so definitely hold on to him. Okay, so this next unit, AGL and Strength Rose. We're going to kill 2 in 1 stone. There is no farmable Rose in the game. And I'm not talking Goku Black, I'm talking Rose, okay? So if AGL Rose, Strength Rose, you have to use Elder Kai's. It is the only way in order to raise the super attack. There's no other way in the game. Okay, so our next unit is going to be Fusion Zamasu. So you can actually farm out stage 1 of his event for the physical Zamasu to actually have a full farmable super attack. No Elder Kai's needed whatsoever on this unit, which is pretty damn cool. So Fusion Zamasu, I think we're actually going to be getting a new Zamasu soon on the JP side of the game. I don't know if he's going to have the same name or not, that you can actually use that physical one to raise that Zamasu as well. We'll find out probably in the next couple of weeks or so. But this guy right here, completely farmable. Alright, so next unit is Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. This Dokkan Fest unit, unfortunately, does not have a farmable super attack as of yet in the game. You can actually feed Elder Kai's into him pretty safely. Not even on JP, there's a farmable Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So that kind of sucks. But Elder Kai's should be safe here. Moving on to the next unit. Okay, Goku Black. Now guys, this one's really important as this is actually dropping, or depending on when this video goes live, already dropped. This unit does have a farmable super attack. You can actually farm the Tech Goku Black from, I believe, stage 1 of his event. Completely farmable, along with its physical counterpart, the Intelligence and Physical Goku Black. Again, both have farmable super attacks with the Tech 1 that I have somewhere on the screen right here. Do not use Elder Kai's on this unit. I will say the drop rate for that Tech Goku Black is absolute bad. I almost said something else. Absolute bad. Do not use Elder Kai's. Just grind it out, guys. You can do it. I promise. Alright, so we have these 2 Dokkan Fest units I'm going to talk about is LR Gogeta and LR Vegito. I'm just going to mention their names right here. If you guys manage to pull these triumphant bastards, they do not have a farmable super attack. The only way to raise their super attack up is to pull dupes of them, or you have to use Elder Kai's. As far as I'm aware, that sucks. But they are going to be on probably the 4-year banner, guys. So if you do pull them, there's nothing you can really do. You're going to have to bite the bullet. You're going to have to use Elder Kai's on them. Okay, so the next unit we're talking about is Jiren. Jiren actually has 100% farmable super attack. Do not use Elder Kai's on Jiren. On stage 1 of his Dokkan Fest event, drops a Tech Jiren at SSR status, if I'm not mistaken, that can feed directly into him for a 50% chance to raise his super attack. Do not use Elder Kai's, I repeat, on Jiren. So, completely farmable, free. No Elder Kai's needed. Alright, so this one right here, Super Saiyan 3 Goku Angel, actually has a 100% farmable super attack. However, I will say that is one of the most grindiest super attacks in the actual game. Nobody would blame you for using Elder Kai's on this guy. If you guys, let me know in the comments, if you guys actually grinded this one out, let me know about it. Because this guy, it comes from the Epic Showdown Goku. You got to take him to SS1, I think it's SS1, and then SS2, then Angel SS3. It takes a lot of medals, a lot of time, a lot of grinding. So if you guys did that, hats off to you. But guys, it is a completely free farmable super attack if you're willing to put the time in. However, I use Elder Kai's on him. I'm not gonna lie. It was just too much of a time sink. I wasn't gonna do it. All right, moving on to the next unit. Okay, so Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. There are 2 Legendary Super Saiyan. Actually, there's 3, but we'll get into that. The Strength and Physical Dokkan Fest Brolys do not have a farmable super attack whatsoever. The only way to raise their super attack up is using Elder Kai's. There is the Legendary LR Super Saiyan Broly, which you can actually raise a super attack to 10 using the physical one that's farmable, but that is not a Dokkan Fest unit, so it's irrelevant to this video. So. Okay, Perfect Cell. Any Dokkan Fest Perfect Cell is going to be 100% Elder Kai's. You cannot farm this unit out, which really sucks because he's actually a really good unit. He has an EZA. He's absolutely amazing. You have to raise him up with Elder Kai's. That's the only way to see the max potential of this unit. Maybe in the future there will be an event that drops, Perfect Cell, but to my knowledge, there's not one yet. Okay, next Dokkan Fest is Beerus. Now this Beerus actually has a semi-farmable super attack. Finally, right? There is a Tech SR Beerus that you can actually get from a random SR pool. It is a very, very common pool, so it's very likely you guys have pulled a lot of them in the past, but Tech Beerus has a farmable super attack. So, I'm sorry, semi-farmable super attack. You can't actually farm the Tech SR Beerus, but you can summon them. So if you guys happen to pull into those Tech SR Beerus, definitely hold on to them. Raise this guy's super attack. You can also use that one to raise the strength super attack and the LR super attack. If I'm not, does the LR have no? The LR is just a Spirit, so that should work for him as well. The SR Beerus, that Tech SR Beerus, is actually one of the most valuable SRs in the game, in my opinion. Definitely hold on to them. Raise them all to SSR. You won't regret. Okay, so the next unit we have here is Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now, technically, guys, this guy does not have a farmable super attack. The only way to raise the super attack up is with Elder Kai's. However, it is completely up to you, but during the 4-year anniversary, JP did actually get a physical unit of this guy right here, and a lot of them actually use that to raise the super attack up. That's completely up to you. Personally, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to, open up the pass on my physical one. But I'm just going to say, for the sake of this video, he does not have a farmable super attack. If you want to get this guy maxed out, you are going to have to use Elder Kai's. Granted, I will say this as well, he shares a different name than the Tech Super Saiyan 4 Full Power Goku. Okay, so this Boo right here actually does have a farmable super attack. This one is kind of grindy, so it's up to you if you want to do this or not. From the Kid Boo event, I believe it is Stage 1. Let me actually double check that. Stage 1. Yeah, a Stage 1 on Z-Hard. Stage 1 on Z-Hard drops the Tech Fat Boo that can actually Dokkan Awaken into this Boo, basically Boo Super, to raise the super attack up. So it is a little bit more grindy of an event, but actually with that being said, it's 100% farmable, which is a good thing. So this is one that you gotta kind of debate if you want to use Elder Kai's on, or if you just want to grind it out. But guys, Stage 1 of the Kid Boo event on Z-Hard difficulty drops the Fat Boo. Dokkan's Awakened into a Tech, basically Boo Super, that you can feed right into this guy right here. Okay, so the next Dokkan Fest we're going to be talking about is Hit Tech Hit. Now this one is a little bit interesting. So guys, on Global, if you manage to pull this unit, I'm going to say at the current time, do not use Elder Kai's because there is actually an event that's on JP only as of right now that you can actually feed, that you can farm a physical hit that you can actually feed directly into this guy. So if you guys manage to pull a Tech Hit, he's like SA1, you haven't used him yet for whatever reason, he's a very good unit. I would actually say at this point, hold off. This event, I will say, came out on April 1st on JP, so it might be a long time until we get that on Global, so take that into consideration. But technically on JP, he has a completely farmable super attack. If you're not using him right now, I would say save your Elder Kai's, wait till that event comes out, and then grind it out. That would be the smartest thing to do. If you want to use the unit, the only way to raise the super attack up is with Elder Kai's. So, okay, so the next the next unit we're going to be talking about is going to be this AGL Goku. He actually has a 100% farmable super attack from the Epic Showdown Goku. So, there's also some other Gokus in the game. There's lots and lots of base form Gokus. There's the Broly event Goku. There's tons of Gokus. Probably the one that's always available is the Epic Showdown. Hopefully that Broly event movie, like the Broly movie event, was actually a really, really good event. It brought a lot of units to the game that had, that you can use for SA Fodder. But definitely 100% farmable super attack. Guys, do not use Elder Kai's on this unit. I will be mad at you. So, grind it out. Okay, so the next unit we'll be talking about is Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Unfortunately, guys, as of right now, I'm recording this video, there is no farmable super attack for Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. The only way to raise that super attack up is going to be using Elder Kai's. That's the only way in the game currently. He's not semi-farmable, he's not farmable whatsoever. Elder Kai's. Okay, so Golden Frieza Intelligence. This one actually has a 100% farmable super attack, which is nice. A lot of people don't actually know about this one. So, there is basically a Frieza wrapped in a cocoon that drops from the Universal Survival Saga Stage 10. I'll try to have the event on the screen so you guys can see it. Stage 10 that is wrapped up in a cocoon, and you can actually Dokkan Awaken him in order to get him into Angel Golden Frieza. And then you can feed him directly into this guy, I believe for a 100% chance because he's URable at that point. So that's kind of a grind. It's actually quite a big grind. I would actually recommend you wiring all 9 of those copies in order to raise this guy's super attack up, but completely up to you. But it is actually really, really nice that he has a completely farmable super attack. Me personally, I think I did half. I did like 5 of those, and then I did 5 other Kais on this guy. So it wasn't that big of a deal. And kind of take that in consideration too. It's like, oh, it's completely farmable, but that's a grind. Well, you know what? Throw 3 or 4 Elder Kais into it, you know, grind 3 or 4 copies, and that way it's not so bad, right? Anyways, moving on to the next unit. Okay, so the next unit is going to be Super 17. This unit is actually a semi-farmable super attack. And what that means, there is a Tech 17 that can be summoned on pretty much any banner, and then also a Physical 17 that can be summoned on any banner. They actually both Dokkan Awaken into a Super 17 that can feed into this guy, technically for 50% or 100% if you ward them. So it is a semi-farmable super attack on Super 17. I think I actually used Elder Kais on this one. I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot of Elder Kais at the time, and I was like, I'm not doing that, and so I used Elder Kais. Alright guys, this video actually took a lot longer than expected. I'm about halfway done with all the Dokkan Fest units in the game. If you want to see a part 2 of this, show me some love. If I see 1,000 likes on this, I'll continue to go because, like I said, there's a lot of editing to go with this video and a lot of research that I got to do to just make sure I don't screw anything up. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys all on the next video. Thank you for the fan art. Subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you.